All right, so President Trump is calling it a momentous breakthrough. There's now an official agreement between Israel and Hamas to pause the fighting in Gaza and free the remaining hostages. The U.S. will be sending out about 200 troops to Israel to help support and monitor. The details of a U.S.-led peace plan in Gaza are coming into focus. President Trump says he expects all hostages to be returned Monday or Tuesday. People gathered in Israel to celebrate the return of hostages. And in war-torn Gaza, the news of a ceasefire was also met with celebration.
Finally, the war will stop and the bloodshed will end. Massive happiness and an indescribable feeling.
President Trump was optimistic at a White House cabinet meeting.
And I think it's going to be a lasting peace, hopefully an everlasting peace.
The president thanked a coalition of Muslim countries who helped facilitate the deal and says some of them could help rebuild Gaza. Israeli troops will pull back, beginning a ceasefire, while hostages start to be returned.
At some point very soon, we are going to see 20 living human beings emerge from the darkness into the light.
The first phase also calls for Israel to release prisoners and reopen 5 border crossings for hundreds of aid trucks to enter in the coming days. But there will still be major issues to hash out, like who will run Gaza.
We don't have any intention to renew the war, but parts of the commitment is, for example, the disarmament of Hamas, that they will lay down their arms and so on.
President Trump will travel to Middle East pretty soon. He plans to formally sign the deal in Egypt and could speak before the Israeli parliament.